What is going on, guys? NiftyBacon back on Car Mechanic Simulator, and we have found our first Lotus, guys. So we'll get this restored and see if we can get quite a bit of power out of it and get it going pretty fast down the drag strip. So let's get working on it, guys. Alright, guys, back in the shop, and let's get it fixed up. We're not going to be able to swap in a bigger engine or anything like that, so it's going to have the 4-cylinder, but see how much power we can get out of this 4-cylinder. Yeah, the engine's in the back, so just have to get to it this way. Hope your guys' weekend went really well. Mine was pretty good because Nebraska pulled out the win at the end. They were fumbling 4 times in the game, like absolutely just destroying their chances of winning the game. But they put up about 700 yards of offense in the game and pulled out the win at the end. So good effort. They didn't quit. Definitely need to clean up the fumbles and penalties, that's for sure. Learn how to hold on to the ball. But other than that, did really well on all sides of the ball except for the fumbles. So would have been a 42-14 blowout win if we hadn't fumbled it that many times. So it was a good game, I think. They did well. Probably learned a lot and got a lot more experience. So we'll see how we do against Ohio State. It's going to definitely be a contest for sure. That's going to be our biggest test for sure. So we'll see how good the team is once we do that. So I'm not for sure if we're going to pull it out or if we're going to, you know, give the game away. So I think we would win against Ohio State as long as we don't make any mistakes or get like penalties or fumbles, or at least not that many of them. I think the Huskers will pull out the win against Ohio State, but if we start making mistakes, we're going to lose the game. So yeah, so that's basically what I did this weekend, just watching the Husker game and stuff, and getting the car figured out, my Toyota Camry. I got that sorted out. Check engine lights off, running. Replaced a few things, and I was going to make a video on it once I'm done. The tire went flat on my driver's side, and one of the lug nuts is like rusted and stuck on there, and I couldn't get it off, and I put so much force on it that I rounded off the bolt, so that sucker's on there. Even used PB Blaster to like break it loose because it was kind of rusted. But I got some you know, sockets that are gonna, specialty sockets to get rounded bolts out of it and everything, and definitely get that lug nut twisted off of there, or it'll break the stud. Either way, it's coming off. So then I can get the wheel off, and then get the tire fixed and everything, and then we'll be able to probably drive the car, see how it's doing, make a video on it and stuff like that. So be all good to go. Oh, that's right, I'm looking for a bearing here. But yeah, I was about to take the tire off to get it fixed because the stem's bad on it. I can't air it up at all. It's just done. And it's stuck on the car because that one lug nut doesn't want to come off. Got all 4 of them cracked loose, but the that one is just not wanting to come loose at all. So got those sockets coming in probably today actually, and I should be able to break it loose, and or at least break off the stud, one of the two, and then I can just replace the stud if I absolutely have to. So I've done that before. It's kind of a pain, but get it done, and then I'll be all good. Then the car will be drivable, and then I'll probably just do a video on it, show what I did to it, and what it was doing, and then what I did to fix it, what I did to figure it out, you know, type of thing. I'm noticing there's a lot of guys that have put up videos about the Toyota Camrys on there. Apparently a lot of guys have those cars. Pretty popular car, they run really well. I mean, the one I got, I bought it for $500, so I was running for that, and got power windows in it and stuff that work still. And the engine's good and stuff. It doesn't have any like leaks in it or nothing at all. It's got 165,000 on it. It's kind of rough on the body, but I'm probably going to put like a vinyl wrap on it or something, just like a cheap one, just to make it look nice once I get everything. Once it's like for sure running correctly and everything, then I'll deal with the look of the car, if I even bother with that at all. So I may just leave it the way it is and just be cruddy, and who cares. But it's been fun kind of diagnosing it and learning about the car, so it's kind of fun to do that. So it's kind of like a little fun challenge that I've been messing with. Gives me something to do. And pretty much diagnosed it myself, so pretty ecstatic about that. Let's get the camshafts in here. Let's see, I4D, right? I think. I'm busy talking about the other stuff. I haven't really been looking at the name of the engine. Camshaft with bearing. Oh. Alright, so let's see. What the heck? Oh, here it is. Wow, that's a lot of bolts. Just basically all the bearing caps in one piece. That's pretty nice. You don't have to do the individual ones. I like that. So we'll go I4D. There we go. Too bad we can't put a turbo in this or anything, but our exhaust section, it's probably what we do on the car. Engine head cover. There it is. Alright, so we need intake manifold. There it is. Injection, yeah. The power. Throttle I4. I guess it's that one. Then we need a fuel rail DI. Fuel filter, fuel pump. And then this one. Oh boy. Oh snap. Alright, we need alternator. Not sure if we fixed the water pump. Oh, we did. Okay. timing cover. Did fix that. And that too. Nice. Need cam gear. Power steering pump I4. There we go. And need ignition coils. And we'll need spark plugs as well. And then let's see, we need just the regular cam gear. And serpentine belt A. Yeah, this one. Pretty obvious, it says Lotus on it, so. Oh, okay, we need front covers for it. The timing. Let's see. Oh, here. Oh, this is the back. So we need the front. Oh, this has a, now that I'm thinking about it, this has a belt-driven time, or it's a time belt on this one instead of a chain. And that's exactly what my Toyota Camry has, that I realized. And I realized that that does need to get replaced every like 60,000 miles, I think. So I should probably see if mine's good or not. So I'll have to do all that and then get the motor to top center. I was looking into that and how that works, so if I ever need to change that, because that'll be fun probably. What was it? I4D. There's A, so where's the B one? Oh, it's just hiding over here, that's why. Alright, so that should be good. Everything else is good. We got these spark plugs in here. Alright, ignition wires, I4D. Oh, cool. Have them. Nice, nice. Need a cover for that as well. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. I need the ignition cover. Oh, here it is. Passing it, passing it. Oh, okay. So we gotta have it look like that. That's why. Alright. So, let's get it off the stand here. I'm a little bit tired. I'm still kind of waking up. Kind of not super goofy or anything. So we got the new engine in there. Now you can see it. Looks so tiny in there. We'll get these off of here as well. Oh, we need to get this radiator out of here, and the ABS pump, and the brake. Oh, there's the fuel tank. That's pretty cool. Different look. But I will get done with these parts and get the suspension done, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, got the suspension all done and everything, so we got all the performance parts we can on the engine, and apparently the exhaust doesn't have any performance stuff for it. It kind of sucks to lose power on that, so we're not going to have a lot of power in this car, but hopefully since it's small and lightweight we can get it going down the track pretty good. We'll use the welder and fix up the body. The interior all cleaned up. And look at that shiny car right there. Oh yeah, we got some parts to add to this that we fixed. We did have some. Okay, there we go. We have the rear clip and the trunk is what we had to fix. And that's all we had pretty much. So we need to get the parts for this. Oh, I need to go to more normal mode. Go Lotus. Alright, so we got the hood there, doors, windows, S1 hood, lights, mirror, rear window, lights, mirror, lights. That's all we need, really? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I might be missing an radiator. Forgot about that. Oh, and the ABS and stuff too. So I need a brake servo, need ABS. Everything's in weird spots, so I forget that I didn't get these parts. I don't think I got the radiator. That was all I was looking for, actually. Alright, cool beans. And we need the body. Oh, we already got the body parts. What am I thinking? I'm on the ball today, guys. Alright. There's the hood that I didn't see. I was wondering where it was, and that's where it was. The mirror. Oh, it doesn't have side windows, I guess. Take the window out. There we go. This didn't have a rear window to start with. Okay, so cool. Pretty much all done there, it looks like. I think it's just we're missing plates and interior stuff, maybe. Oh, the rims and tires as well, and the battery. Oh, I need the taillights. Forget about that. It's a pretty quick rebuild on this car, pretty fast to do. Small engine, small car, very quick to do and finish, so it doesn't take too long to fix this car up. So I would definitely recommend doing that if you don't have a lot of time on your hands. And you find one. Right. Got $40,000 on this car so far. Not a whole lot. Well, we're missing the battery anyway, so it's not giving us the full restoration bonus, plus the wheels and tires. I need 2. Oops. Where was the battery at again? It was in here. Somewhere. I was in the back. Here we go. Okay, so now we're all good. What was that hood up there? Let's get some wheels and tires. What do we have here? Got 15s, 55. So we'll just get new ones because it's pretty shot anyway. We're not going to be able to repair them. Let's see. Where are the Lotus? Oh, they're right there. So we need 4 of those, and there were 15. So let's just throw some 20s on there. Why not? And then throw some slicks. We'll just go with 4 of these. And 20. We'll go with a 265 width. Pretty wide for this car. And then we'll just stick it at 30. Yeah, we'll go with that. And it might be a little bit too big. We going into the fenders, but why not? Get that sucker balanced. I thought it was funny in the last video I did the Dom's charger, and a few of comments I got was I didn't finish the interior, and then I didn't like paint the rims chrome and stuff. It's like details. Like, it really doesn't matter, honestly, because all I was doing was building the car and then running it down the track. So hit like 200 miles an hour. I was tweaking it a little bit, and I actually got it up to 214, so I'll have to keep tweaking that and do like a video on the drag strip and stuff once I get it figured out. So I haven't had a lot of time. I'm working on another movie again already. Like, the same casting director put me on something else, and I guess it's like a military thing or something like that, so I'm supposed to bring all this black stuff because probably Army, I guess, because that's usually what Army has, is like a black shirt with the Army across the chest or whatever. So get a physical workout and stuff at work with that, because we're going to be doing that kind of stuff. So probably like running and doing obstacles and stuff like that, I guess, for the film or whatever it's going to be, because I don't know what it is yet. Until I get there, I have no idea. They call it like a different name, and then when you get there you figure out what the actual title is and what it's about, if it's like a movie or something. I'm guessing it's a movie because it seems like it has a pretty large budget, but who knows? Because what they're doing, it seems like if there's a pretty fair large budget, but it's not going to be like what Space Jam 2 was, which I was hearing was they were spending $150 million on that one. So if that one doesn't do well, they're going to lose money, that's for sure. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to go see that, so they probably will make a profit off of it. You know what, let's just keep it this color, why not? Because it's kind of what the Lotus looks like, so we'll just keep it at that. And then let's throw her in the dyno. Crud, what did I miss now? Let's see, I got the clips. No, I don't want to move the car. Let's figure out what we're missing here. So we got, oh my gosh, hood, you're in the way. Let's go this way. Alright, so we have all the parts. We have the radiator. We got the fuel pump. That's usually a problem if it doesn't start. Oh, no, we got ignition wires. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So the ignition. We got spark plugs. We got oil in it. I'm pretty sure I got that in there. I got the air filter. I got the clips on there. What are we missing exactly then? Oh, it's probably a starter. Aha! I think I forgot the starter. That is probably the problem. Because I put the gearbox on and completely forgot to put the starter on there. Wherever it is. Is it on this side? Oh, here it is. I didn't have it on the adding stuff, so I couldn't see where it was. Yeah, I put the gearbox on and did all that flywheel stuff, completely spaced the starter because it's just kind of tucked back here. Alright, well, now we can get it over the dyno. Not always perfect on every one of them. Just looks silly with the hoods open. Alright, let's do the dyno test. We're probably going to be pushing 300 horsepower, probably. I'm going to guess. Oh, okay, not even close. 173 horsepower. So this isn't going to go down the track too fast unless the game has like a power to weight ratio type of thing going on with it. So we'll see what happens. We'll just take it down the track and see what she does. Alright, let's try it out. Alright guys, see what we got here in this car. It's going to be pretty slow compared to the other stuff we've done. Pretty good start off. Oh, we hit 100, guys. Look at that. When's it gonna get stuck, I wonder? Alright, 139. It's probably about as good as it's gonna get. Might get it to 140, but that's about it. Alright guys, back in the garage, and let's see what this thing's kind of worth. So it'll be worth $66,000, not a whole lot, but it's a pretty quick rebuild on the car and everything, and it's kind of the base model, so it's not really going to have engine swaps or going to add a turbo to it or anything like that. So, but it's our first Lotus that we found, and we got it fixed up and everything, so not really interested in this car. We're going to sell it. So we'll just add that to the bank and hopefully find Zonda or some kind of supercar in the next episode if we can. If you guys like the video, definitely leave a like, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell and get notified when my videos are up midnight every day. Don't forget to check my description, my Patreon, my PayPal, and my new merch. T-shirts, hoodies, phone cases, and mugs. See you guys in the next video.